It's Friday. It's 4 o'clock. What does that mean?
It's Chippy time.
It's Chippy time. Today we are Oliver's in Middleton.
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 Yes,
So we've
roads in Middleton.
We're doing the same as always. It's the Chippy tack list. It's Chippy time. Small chips and gravy, ready to go. It's fast service.
Fast service, yeah.
Very fast
Considering
service.
you said to put some chips on.
I thought we were then
Yeah.
waiting for the next lot, but no, obviously they were just replenishing the chips that were already in the hot drum. So they have been in the hot
They
drum.
have been in the drum. They sounded crispy. You shook them with another situation of the spraying salt and vinegar.
Yes, is that the second? Only the second
Only
time,
the
I think.
second time.
Second time that we've seen a spray bottle of
But
vinegar.
then you give them a shake and they sounded crispy.
They did. They
did
sounded
sound-
like they had rough edges.
They did. So that should be quite interesting to see. So, should we get into the chips?
Yep. Without further ado, let's get into these chips.
They are weighted, but you can hear them. Sound what's it?
Do we get a pop? Nope.
No pop. No pop on this occasion.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the chips. Oh, crispy!
Christ, they are crispy.
Wow. They are some crispy chips.
They look exactly how I expected.
Look how
them
much
to.
salt's on it. I love it. I
love
love it.
I'm concerned though because when we've had the spray vinegar, it's
The
not,
coverage was whack.
coverage wasn't great, but they do smell very, very vinegary.
I'm not getting that.
Are you not?
No.
You can see it on the lid.
No, I'm not getting it.
Right,
At all.
3 forks, 60p for sauce.
I saw that at the very last moment and I was like,
But considering they're charging 60p for sauce, this wasn't that expensive.
no, this is shockingly cheap.
And they had a small fish and chips meal, not a kids on the kids bit.
Yeah, just a
normal
main
one.
meal.
Small fish and chips for £5.
That is
That's
quality.
insane. A regular one was like £9 something.
No, it was £9 on the nose.
Was it
I think.
£9 on the nose?
£9
But,
on the nose.
yeah, insane. 3 forks. So that's
Plastic ones as well, so we've got good quality.
good quality. Let's give it a go.
That's salty.
I don't know whether to get
that
a
gonna
salty
overwhelm
one.
me?
Yeah,
I
just
think
get
that
a
one.
normal one.
Okay, now they're not as soft as the last review we did.
No.
They've got a firmness to it, and
Yeah.
I like it. Let's give you a look.
Quick gander. Right, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not sure about them.
I quite like them.
Definitely crispy, but they've definitely been there for a while. They've been in that hot
They
jar
have
for
been there a
while.
little while, haven't they?
I'm going to try one with a bit more salt.
The one that I had quite a lot of salt on that. Let me tell you, made a
You
difference.
can see, hopefully it's coming across on camera, you can see the salt.
You actually can, even if you just cover it from the light.
Right. Cheers.
Great crunch.
It's
Not gonna lie.
definitely,
Great crunch.
definitely the crispiest chips we've come across. Definitely.
For a good while.
For a good while. But,
Do you know what?
chew.
That is a tune.
Yeah.
Everyone's a cruncher.
It's just a lot of the edges are quite thick. Which
The
to me,
chip feels thick.
which to me indicates, and I'm sorry, I'm getting used to this a little bit now, indicates the oil wasn't quite hot enough.
You think?
Yeah, that's my indication.
It's
is
not
because
firmed it up enough.
Not the outside has absorbed too much oil and then hardened, so you're getting really thick. Some people might like that.
Some people might like that. Might like the way.
It's not quite my thing. Let's have one more before we have a look at the gravy. They're the edges are very, very thick. I mean,
Jeez,
you're
I almost can't
push.
push him.
That one's a lot better.
Very mixed.
The
Now, this is
oddest-
a small, by the way.
This is a small. It's quite big for a small.
That
right?
is big for a small. And bear in mind, we've had 6-7
Yeah.
chips out of this.
It's a very different flavour to anything we're used to.
They are quite dense.
But the flavouring themselves, I think, is quite unique.
I would say bland.
I won't say bland, they just don't taste normal. They taste a little bit, they're different. Very much so, I would describe them as being different. It's very busy around here, isn't it?
It is very busy. We are in the car park. I don't know if you can see,
You might just be able to catch it if we move out
but
the
this
way.
was the only car park space we could get at the time, so here we are. That is hot. So this is they only had a regular gravy.
That's a regular. It's a bit small for regular.
It's quite small. Let's be honest, that is quite small. Let's hope it makes up for it in flavour.
a little
Ooh.
bit of stickage.
Quite a bit of stickage, and it's quite...
It is just looking thick. Let's tilt you down.
I'm not getting a lot of wobble out of that. The whole thing's kind of moving as
Yeah,
one
there's one
entity.
unique thing, yeah. Oh, it smells really good.
That is rich. That is rich.
Sorry, I'm messing with you up and down here. That smells
That is hot.
incredible.
Viscosity test. Oh, wow.
Wow, that is thick.
That is like coating it completely. I'm worried how hot it's going to be when I put it in my mouth. So, you have seen the chips. You've seen the gravy. What time is it?
It's gravy tasting time.
Of course it is.
It's so thick.
It's like glue.
I'm concerned it's going to have that
good.
undertone
No,
that I don't like.
it's quite good.
It does. It has that little bit of that undertone.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's quite nice.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We've had better ones with and without that undertone. I had to put that down a sec. That's burning my fingers.
Right, let's get a chip. Ready for the dunk test?
The Dunky Dunk. Dunk one.
It's nice and shiny. It's got a real gloss to it.
It is. It's almost like reflective.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a good combination. That different flavour I'm getting on the chips is definitely powering through. And it's making it a little bit... I use this word a lot, but quite sharp. I'm going to have another go.
I think that makes it slightly worse.
Do you?
Yeah. I think I weirdly prefer the chips on their own. And it's, how often would I say something like that?
I think it complements it quite nicely.
Well, we're allowed different opinions. This
That's fair.
is what it's all about.
It's a good crisp.
Okay, that one was a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe I just had an odd chip. The crunch is sensational, by the way.
I think the problem with it is the chips are very inconsistent. So you get an inconsistent flavours when you're trying the gravy.
Yeah.
I think it is quite a nice gravy, actually, considering it has got a little bit of that undertone that I can only describe as pasty. It's the only way I can describe it.
You should coin that word in some great pasty gravy.
It's not off-putting that it's got that undertone, weirdly.
I'm gonna risk this coloured chip because is it burnt? Is it not been cooked properly? But we can only try, can't we? So straight into the gravy. Wow.
A lot better.
No.
The chips are hot and the gravy is roasting.
Just a mouthful. This is going to be tough.
I don't dislike this at all.
I'm not saying I dislike it. I just think it's weird. Perhaps that's just me.
It's the gravy is so hot. It's almost reheating the chips.
Do you think it's do you think they've like ruffled the chips? You know, like you do with roast potatoes when you give them a zhush.
I think that they're at least.
zhush,
I think they're at least twice cooked. These chips. Definitely think they're at least twice cooked. Let's have one more go, and then we'll have a break.
Yeah. I'm not against them.
I quite like them.
See, I'm not blown away.
They're not.
Oh, my bad.
They're not the usual ones the usual sort of flavour that I would like. But I am liking it, and I can't quite put my finger on why. I've burnt the roof.
I
of my
can't.
mouth.
I can't. It's
Absolutely.
really strange, isn't it?
I've absolutely burnt the roof of my mouth. Should we have a break?
Let's finish what we can finish.
Yep.
I didn't realise how much salt is actually on
Yeah,
them.
there is a lot of salt on these.
It's really salt. And normally, we don't complain about things like that. I do quite like the look of some of these, though.
Very crispy.
Yeah. Right, let's have a break. We'll finish these and we'll come back to you with a rating. I think that's the plan.
Yes. We've got a sponsor, Tom?
We do actually have a sponsor. Who'd have thought it? This week, our sponsor is Maria End Hemorrhoid Removal Services.
Are you tired of living life on the edge of your seat?
At Maria End in Bolton, we smooth things out. Our expert service will have you sitting pretty in no time. Call us today and leave your troubles behind.
And welcome back.
And welcome back. Thank you again to our sponsor, Maria End.
Yeah, it was a weird one, that, because
Very.
this is the most, I think, since Matt's place that we've been on different pages here.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what page I'm on because I don't like either of them individually. The potatoes have got a weird texture and a weird taste. The chips, sorry, have got
Well, the crunch is great.
Great crunch. The taste is a bit strange, but they've got a great crunch in sort of sound. They sound great. Realistically, they're a bit thick. The sort of crunchy edge is a bit thick. The gravy, I don't like what it's on. So,
It just wasn't mind-blowing, in my opinion.
but you put them together and I really enjoyed them.
When they were together, I did change my mind in the end as I went through at the end and decided to try some chips on their own, gravy on their own. When they were together, they were better.
And weirdly enough, I would have that again. If I was, on a bit of a night out, that seems ideal for me.
Yeah, it's weird to say, isn't it? Because there isn't anything wrong with it, but it's just not. For me personally, it's not blowing me away.
So I think we just go straight into the rating.
This could be a short episode because it's a weird one.
It is a very weird one. And it's a short episode, but I think going into taste, and it can't do amazing.
No.
It can't do amazing.
It's in the 7s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's in the 7s. But it's not getting a sniff at being blow us away, we can't talk, amazing.
No.
I think if they went together worse, they'd be quite low.
Yeah.
But I think because they worked together...
They brought each other back together.
Yeah.
The salt into the gravy. Couldn't taste much vinegar, if I'm honest.
No, they smelt more vinegary to me than they tasted. But there was a really good coverage of salt.
Yeah.
We did ask for it, and it was delivered. I think I'm going 7.3. I think that's fair because they were, as individual elements, they weren't the best.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go in at a 7.
Just straight up 7.
It felt disappointing.
That was the word for it. Was you looked at them and you thought, "Poor,
These look quality chips.
quality." Stabbed into them, nice and thick,
Firm,
but they were
beautiful,
just
great crunch.
Yeah, just a little disappointing on the
flavour. Flavour profile. No
Yeah.
individual flavour.
No,
some of the chips were shocking. Some of the chips were great. So a level of inconsistency. That's I think really all there is to say.
Yeah.
It just wasn't great.
No, there
Oh,
was
for me anyway. You might have evidently you enjoyed it more on the taste
enjoyed
element.
it more.
I just found it a bit.
but it wasn't. I'm not going to suggest you come from Stockport here to try these chips. They're all right. If you live at these houses,
Fair enough.
fair enough. You've got a decent enough chippy.
Yeah.
You're not going to be revolted by it. And I think it's harsh to even suggest you would be with that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
They are at par
Middle of the road.
when they're together.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, they're slightly
Maybe
below
below.
par separately.
Yeah.
The experience was fine.
Quick.
Yeah, it was very quick.
Clean.
Very quick. He seemed a bit off with us, but obviously we're going in with a camera. We can't take that.
You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea
No.
from the get-go because
We
of that.
can't take that as what they would what everyone would experience.
Yeah.
But they didn't seem very chatty anyway. They didn't seem like they
No, it was just two lads. They're working out. They've obviously had a busy lunch shift.
Yeah.
We're coming in at the end of that, start the tea time shift. Everything's changing over.
Yeah.
There was still some food in the hot drawer. Well organised.
Yeah.
Good menu.
Good menu, good cheap menu.
Yeah.
It looked really, really modern, really fresh.
Very.
Big neon signs says Hello Roads and nice white interior, so you know it's clean. Obviously, you can't have a white interior and leave it dirty.
No, exactly.
But it is.
There's no fault. There's nothing mind-blowing.
No. And what did we say that was?
It's in the 7s again.
I think we said if an average is a 7.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
I'm going to go in at a 7.1 because it's clean
yeah,
and it was efficient,
yeah,
quick
go on,
service.
yeah.
7.1.
All right, I'll match you there at a 7.1.
Yeah, 7.1.
Because that's kind of what it is, isn't it?
We got what we paid for.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah. This is going to be a very quick episode.
It is.
Nice little refresher for
But
you.
there's not loads to say.
No.
Cost.
Finally, cost. Tell me how much was it?
£3.40. The receipt's here as always. You know that. And as we do of now, you'll see the bank transaction of what we paid. Cost is quality.
That's good.
It's unbelievable.
Cost. That's a very, very good cost, especially because, all right, the gravy was a bit small, but there was enough gravy there for your chips.
Easily. Well, we finished it.
Yeah, and the chips were a good size.
Yeah, for a small.
There wasn't that many farty little ones either.
No, they're all chunky boys. Is what it is. Cost has got to go quite high, but then again, taste and experience maybe not what we've come accustomed to. Does it just slot in at the 7s, slightly higher, mid-7s?
I think it goes to a mid, sort of the upper half of 7s, I'd say, because it is £3.40.
Which is one of the cheapest we've had in a good while. But the number that's coming to me is 7.4.
I'm going to go slightly higher than that.
But you enjoyed it a little bit more than me.
More, and I've got to take into account there wasn't really any fiddly ones.
No.
It was nice and hot. Did
Piping
I really enjoy the chips? When I think of the chips on their own, I don't know. I think they were maybe left too long. They must have been double fried or something.
Something.
Must have been.
Yeah.
So,
or very soaked or something and then dried and then fried.
So I'm going to go with 7.6.
7.6? I don't think that's unfair. You enjoyed it more than me.
Yeah.
I just wasn't blown away on this occasion.
That was the number that was coming to me, was a 7.6.
I think we've rated it fairly in all honesty. For two people who had different experiences from it. We could agree that the experience was exactly the same, taste was different, and cost only goes up higher for you because you enjoyed it more than I did.
Yes, and it is good value for the size.
Very good value, very, very good value. Yeah.
So that will give you a grand total of a lot of music here. I'm hoping it's not going to get a copyright, but that is a fucking tune, to be fair.
Bit of cherry cinnamon.
Yeah, lovely.
Cinnamon. Let's have a look where it's come on the leaderboard. Anyway.
Yes, let's have a look if it's placed.
So there you go. You now know where it has placed
On the leaderboard?
It's not going to break records, is it?
No, I don't think so.
It's just it does what it says on the tin. Chippy.
Yeah.
Good enough chips, good enough
thereabouts.
gravy, quick enough service. Everything was just okay. Let's be honest.
If this is your first time coming across us, then there is a full playlist there of probably about 25 odd videos at this point.
If not more.
If not more. We're going through every Chippy in Greater Manchester. So give us a subscribe, hit that bell. Let us know where you think we should go. We're not going back to Stockport again this year. Or try Tameside. I think we've done Tameside as well. But these upper boroughs, we are awaiting instruction, should we say.
Send us your recommendations. Let us know where you think is the best chippy in Greater Manchester.
Greater Manchester, there you go. I think that's pretty much all we've got to say on here. Star rating, probably a 1.
1.
Yeah.
If that, 0.5 for me.
I wouldn't like to go below 1. If you're passing it, it might be worth a star.
Yeah, it's a good enough lunch.
Yeah.
For the price.
So, I'd say it's a 1 star. That's out of 3.
Yeah.
Right, all that's left to say then is that I've had my say.
I've had mine.
And we will see you
next time.